My name is Nuno Martins. I'm an associate professor of electrical and computer engineering and joint appointee at the Institute for Systems Research. This is a project that is a collaboration between the University of Maryland, National Geographic Society, and Princeton University. And the main idea is that we have a network of devices that are mounted on animals via a collar system, and those devices are designed to capture images or other variables of interest that may be used to study animal behavior. This is in fact a project that was initiated many years ago by National Geographic Society in the CritterCam program by Greg Marshall and Kyler Abernathy, who are our collaborators.
The CritterCam is an invention by a biologist at National Geographic, and for their shows they're interested in studying a variety of animals, including endangered species. And one issue is researchers, especially the biologists, are usually limited in what they can see, what they can observe about the animal. It's always from a distance, and oftentimes the data is indirect and it is sort of hit or miss. They set out some trap, they maybe put a tracker on an animal and hope to get some data back. What we're trying to do is take the CritterCam idea to the next level. We're putting cameras on animals, but since cameras are battery powered, you need to choose very selectively when to turn them on. The Animal-Borne wireless sensor network consists of these nodes which go in the animals. This is the collar belt, which is held together by release. When it's time, this release lets go and explodes open. This is the camera. This is the GPS receiver. This is the wireless data antenna. On the inside, inside here's the wireless radio. This is a real-time clock. This is a slot for the SD card memory where all the data is stored. This is the accelerometer. This is the inertial measurement unit, IMU, which consists of an accelerometer, magnetometer, and gyroscope. The main CPU is underneath on this main red board, and here are the batteries. So not only did we build these devices, we tested them on real deer at the Smithsonian Conservation Biology Institute in Virginia near Shenandoah Park. The deer carried these devices for about 10 to 12 days and recorded their movements and GPS location once a minute and transmitted that over the air. So we can see here the GPS tracks of a handful of animals, where each color represents a different animal. What we see is they kind of each have their own territories that they like to stay around. When these deer got close to each other, their cameras were triggered at a distance of about 10 meters, recording the video and audio. That was captured in the collar, and once these things fell down, they're triggered by a timer release in the collar. They fall off onto the ground, and then we send researchers there to go pick them up and open them up and get the data. It's just walking around, looking for food, eating leaves here and there, or it's sleeping. But what we'd also want to capture is when something interesting happens, like since deer are social animals, they might ward off each other, or even be preyed upon by a predator that we haven't known about yet.
In our Animal-Borne wireless network project, undergraduate education and outreach is a major priority. As a case in point, our devices are designed using the Arduino architecture, which is an architecture for microcontrollers that is widely used in undergraduate education and is becoming a de facto standard here in Maryland and other places. So using this idea, we were able to integrate many undergraduate projects, and we continue to hire new undergraduates every year to work with us in collaboration with the National Geographic Society. And as a case in point, we had Josh Drubin, who is currently an undergraduate and was working in our project for more than a year, and the skills that he acquired by working with us allowed him to compete in a very prestigious competition at the University of Michigan recently, and he and his collaborators won the first prize. So this strategy we find is very effective to train students in the design of cyber-physical systems. So basically they have to design algorithms and they have to learn how to integrate the microcontroller with the physical devices, be them sensors or actuators, to achieve the goals that that we set for those systems. And that also includes communication. So networked systems and cyber-physical systems are now a very important technical challenge, and the students who collaborate with us in this project gain a unique perspective and unique skills in the design of those systems.
We're already working hard to analyze this data and improve our devices so that they recognize when something interesting is happening on an animal and turn on their camera right at that. Eventually, we hope to make these collars last at least 2 months or more at a time. And what we hope to capture is great video and audio of these animals interacting. We hope by the end of this project that we've made our devices so great at preserving the battery, we can reduce the battery size and make our collars light enough to go on from the smallest of animals to the largest of animals. That way we can achieve a better understanding of these animals' behavior and who's preying on who.